What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Liberation Room. My name is Hanson, and today we're going to be taking a look at the shotguns in Ready or Not. Now, if you're like me and came from like Warzone and Call of Duty, you probably have a bit of a bad taste in your mouth about shotguns because they're kind of ineffective in those games, and unless they're a part of the 2-week meta, they're not really used. However, at the end of this video, your mind might be changed. There's some circumstances where a shotgun's actually a pretty clutch weapon to run in Ready or Not. So let's go ahead and take a look at the different shotguns so you can kind of see what each one's about. Alright, so let's go ahead and head down to the range. While we're walking, I do want to tell you guys that if you do enjoy the content, if you feel like you learned something here today, to go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel if you're into tactical games and gameplay, and let's go ahead and get this started. Jumping over to the shotgun tab, we have the 870 CQB, the B1301, the B1301 Entryman, and the M4 Super 90. So let's go ahead and first take a look at the 870 CQB. For me, I'm running the SRO red dot. The brake is the one that I prefer. It reduces vertical recoil control because the choke says that it increases horizontal recoil control. And this isn't like Call of Duty Warzone. This isn't like Call of Duty where it says that, but it's kind of marginal how it does it. Oh, no. It really changes it. So that's why I'm running the brake, and then for the over barrel for this, under barrel technically anyway, for the barrel, we're gonna run the integrated flashlight. There could be a bit of a pro to point shooting this with a laser, so that's a personal preference for you. But just for sake of testing, I'm just gonna run the integrated flashlight. So let's head over to the range, and like I said, this is the choke, the SRO, and the integrated flashlight. So one of the things you may notice that I noticed and is kind of detrimental in games is the amount of time that it takes to rack that chamber. And that's a bit of an issue. This is an idea for the reload speed if you're curious. Not too terrible. I love the animations for this gun, like the checking the chamber right there. I love that. Love the flipping it upside down and loading them. I love that look. But this shotgun is going to come in the bottom tier just because of the slowness that it takes to rack it. And it can get you killed in this game because the AI is still pretty fast, so we need something that can fire off 2 shots very quickly. So while we're talking about times of kills and stuff with the shotguns, it's going to be 2 shots to the chest with no armor. When they get out to range and they're wearing armor, it starts to get pretty rough. There was one instance where I shot, I want to say it was like 6 rounds into a guy's chest from a little bit of distance, and I wasn't able to drop him till that 6th or 7th round. So just keep that in mind. This is just like in real life. Shotguns are not a range weapon. These are for CQB, as it even says right here. It is for CQB, so keep that in mind. All right, next one we're going to take a look at is the B1301, the base one. We're not going to do the Entryman yet. We're going to do the base B1301. Take a look at the modify. Once again, I'm running the SR red dot. That's a personal preference. Play around with these other ones if you prefer. And again, I'm running the 12 gauge brake for the same issue of the spread choke, is that there's such the horizontal recoil control is real. You'll have a different flashlight. This is from a mod. If you want to see some more mods in Ready or Not, then go ahead and check out the video. It's in this corner. A whole series of mods for this game that I've covered. And you could run a laser pointer if you prefer. So let's go ahead and take a look at the range with the B1301. Boom. So probably the first thing you noticed there was much faster rate of fire. It's an automatic feed, so you're not having to sit there racking it. So it just sends rounds. Not bad. This is probably going to take my next 2 favorite slots. Pretty easy recoil control. It's comfortable. The reload animation isn't as cool, nor is the checking of it, but hey, that's it. If you're looking for just a good middle of the road, this is a great shotgun. Taking a look at the next shotgun is going to be the B1301 Entryman. It says over here, this one in particular belongs to the federal hostage rescue team selected for its favorable handling and large ammo capacity when loaded. Its ammo capacity is the same as the B1301. I don't know. I'll go ahead and put up all the other ammo capacities right now. I don't know why they made such a big deal about this one being a higher ammo capacity over here, because it has the same ammo capacity as the others. Just keep that in mind, that means nothing. Go ahead and take a look at this. Like I said, I have the SRO, I have the flashlight, and I have the brake. So let's go ahead and take some shots here. So pretty good rate of fire. The reload animation is the same as the B1301. This is the B1301. The only difference that I'm seeing in testing is the aesthetics of it. And it does look cooler. So if that's your vibe, if that's what you're going for, then run this all day long. Go ahead and take a look at the last slot. All right, guys, so the next one we're gonna talk about is the M4 Super 90. We've got it right here. What I've got running is the SRO red dot like we did last time, the spread choke, and the flashlight. Let's go ahead and check it out at the range. All right, here we are at the range with the M4 Super 90. The shotgun holds 8 rounds, which is a small downgrade from the last one. Not huge, but a small downgrade, seeing as how the last one was 9. So let's go ahead and fire off here. Alright, so the recoil is a little bit harder than the others that we've tried. That's what's bumping this one down the list. Putting it lower. Like I said, the smaller magazine does sneak up on you. Let's go ahead and go through the reload animation. Doesn't look too bad, doesn't look too bad. So the thing with this gun that kind of brings it way down the list and puts it next to last, in my opinion, is the recoil is a little hard to control. With a shotgun, you kind of want easy point and shoot, and recoil control kind of affects that. So this one isn't my favorite. All right, guys, so after running through all these shotguns, doing some testing with them, using them on different maps, I think my favorite is going to be the B1301 Entryman. It's between these two, the B1301 and the Entryman, but you know, for the aesthetic purposes, I would say go ahead and go with the black and tan. Looks a little better in my opinion. But run what you want at the end of the day. Like I said, shotguns are probably still not going to be something I run all the time, but on a certain couple of maps, like small maps like the house, maybe gas station, these could be a little bit more viable. All right, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did learn something, if you enjoy the vibes, go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like tactical games and gameplay, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.